Hariyo Namaskaram. Today we are going to learn economics. Student, have you ever gone to Vedantangal? Dear student, have you ever gone to Vedantangal? Yes, very good children. What can you see there? What can you see there? Okay children, you can see many kinds of beautiful birds and you can hear melodious sound of birds. What kind of birds those are children? What kind of birds those are children? Yes, they are all migrant birds. Very good children. Why do we call them migrant birds? Students, why do we call them migrant bird? Migratory bird is a bird that travels from one place to another. One place to another. At regular times, often over long distances. Students, now I ask question, where is your native place? Where is your native place? Students, your native place, anyone, Madurai or Pudukkottai or Ramanathapuram, etc. But students, my native place is Madurai. But my sister has been transferred to Madurai to Chennai. So that my sister family migrated from Madurai to Chennai. Now let us go to the topic migration. Students, now we are going to learn migration. Migration has been defined differently by different experts. In general, migration is defined as the permanent or semi-permanent change of residence of an individual or group of people over a significant distance. Students, so the term migration refers to the movement of people from one place to another. From one place to another. Students, now very important one. Students, now this lesson we are going to learn in detail about it. Students, the United Nations Organization, UNO. United Nations Organization definition, migration is a form of geographical mobility of population between a geographical unit to another, generally involving a permanent change of residence. Permanent change of residence. Students, one of the most important aspects of social science is human migration. Students, is a permanent change of mainly the definition migration is a form of geographical mobility of population between a geographical unit to another, generally involving a permanent change of residence. One of the most important aspects of social science is human migration. Students, it does maintain a close relation with mankind from in earliest stage. Migration is one of the most important dynamic human activities. Dynamic human activities. from the very beginning of human life. Students, very important one. During the early days, people moved from one place to another in search of food. When most of the people chose to live in forest and adapted civilized life, they developed a relationship with domesticated animals and fertile land. As a result, mobility of mankind changed considerably. They almost left their nomadic life and started to live in permanent settlements. Permanent settlement. Permanent settlements. Students, at this stage, people continue to move one region to another in search of fertile land for cultivation. Afterwards, the nature of mobility frequently changed over a period of time. Students, mainly the mass poverty and unemployment forced the people to move out from their native place to the other place where the better employment opportunities are available. Students, now in any settlement, village or town change in population occurs due to birth, death and migration. These three components of population change, birth and death is clearly identifiable event. While migration poses the maximum amount of problem with regards to definition and measurement. Definition and measurement. As almost everyone keeps moving most of the time, it is not easy to define which of these moves have to be classified as migratory moves. Migratory moves. Students, in the census of India, migration is enumerated on two bases. Look at here carefully. In the census of India, migration is enumerated on two bases. First one, place of birth. Second one, place of residence. Student, if the place of birth is different from the place of enumeration, known as lifetime migrant. Next one, place of residence. If the place of last residence is different from the place of enumeration, known as migrant. By place of last residence. Sorry children, last residence. Students, again I say, listen carefully. Students, if the place of last residence is different from the place of enumeration, known as migrant. By place of last residence. Students, extent of migration in India and Tamil Nadu. Students, there are a number of factors which are responsible for the migration of human population. Students, these factors can be grouped under the heads of favorable and unfavorable factor. Mainly, the favorable factors which attract people towards a location are called pull factors. Students, the unfavorable factors which make the people to move out from a location are called push factors. Students, already in previous class you studied very well in bull factors and risk factor. The favorable factors attract people towards a location are called bull factors. The unfavorable factors which make the people to move out from a location are called risk factors. Students, the various causes which are responsible for human migration. Now, students, some of the ecological or natural causes of migration, mainly the cause operate under the category or natural one. They include in the flood, drought, and earthquakes, etc. This event forced the people to leave their native place and settle in the new areas. The conditions like the availability of water resources, areas free from hazards, pollution, etc. attract the migrant. So, this is another one, economic causes of migration. Economy is one of the most important causes of human migration from one area to another. Students, various economic causes determine the level and direction of migration. The availability of fertile agricultural land, employment opportunities, development of technology, etc. Technology. Students, are some of the economic causes that attract the migration. The most poverty and unemployment force the people to move out from their native places to other places where better employment opportunities are available. Students, some of the socio and cultural causes of migration. The cultural causes of migration. Socio and cultural causes also play some roles in the process of migration. Migration of women after marriage and migration associated with pilgrimage are based on the socio-cultural customs. Students, mainly, what are the major factors responsible for female migration? Female migrants in India. Students, very important one. What are the major factors responsible for female migrants in India? Among female migrants, 70% in India and 51%, 70% in India, 51% in Tamil Nadu, 51% in Tamil Nadu report marriage as the reason for migration in 2011. Students, another one important on marriage and the movement associated with marriage appear to be a major factor responsible for women mobility in India and in Tamil Nadu. Students, some of the poorest sections of the population, some of the poorest sections of the population people migrate as a survival strategy in responsible to distress condition in rural areas. Migrants from better off sections who do so not because of distress, not as a survival strategy but to improve their living standards. Tamil Nadu, 2 out of every 5 persons is reported to be a migrant in the year 2011. Incidence of migrants is higher in rural areas. Students, very important one. The main aim in the incidence of migrants is higher in rural areas and larger among women. Tamil Nadu has a history of migration and people have moved for various reasons. What are the reasons? Trade, business, employment, etc. To various countries. During the colonial period, laborers were moved to other colonies seeking work and wages. More recent period, workers from Tamil Nadu have been moving to countries in the Gulf countries, Arabia and United States of America, USA and Australia. Students, very important one, the year 2015. The year 2015, an independent research study was conducted to understand the level, nature and pattern migration in Tamil Nadu. 2015, independent research study was conducted to understand the level, nature and pattern of migration in Tamil Nadu. This study have made some interesting findings as discussed below. One by one, now we are going to learn.